So, how did you first get into VR? What was the first kind of entry?
I was a single lad out there exploring, and what I ran into was a Microsoft store where they had a VIVE set up. And at the time, a game just released called Boneworks. But Boneworks wasn't demoing there, but in a small town I lived in, I knew all the people who worked at Microsoft. So they were like, if you come back when the boss leaves, we'll give you the real demo. And I was like, all right, done. It was insane. From there, I was hooked. How did you get into it?
So he actually took me to the Microsoft store, I guess after he wasn't a young lad at video games when I was younger. So just literally being immersed in a game blew my mind.
I watched Dragon Ball Z growing up, a really funny story, but I just remember them having those little power ratings, and I thought it was the coolest thing that they had these. And then I remember seeing a commercial for Google Glass a couple years later, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. And I know I'm talking about AR, but to me the technology is kind of in the same wavelength. So I just got really interested in immersive technology from there. And then when it came out that you could buy your own consumer one, you bet I bought one.
I bought a used HTC Vive original, and it was when Boneworks came out. And that's really what kicked it off, that first trailer with Node. Yeah, VR's been out for a while, and then I finally got it. Try to teach my friends and try to get them into it, but it was always like, I'm gonna wait till VR's good enough, you know? But it's already there.
So back in 2015, I originally demoed the first Vive, and then I became obsessed. As soon as I got out of college, I took out a loan, and I got my first PC and the original Vive. And that's when I first started my channel, so I would put animations and avatars on there. Then I got into VR modding, so I made the Fallout VR overhaul mod, and I made tutorials on doing Skyrim VR and all kinds of VR modding. And in 2021, that's when I started to post on TikTok, and the rest is history.